Watching Celebrity Big Brother.
Hey, do you think we could talk? Yeah.
Oh my god. How do I pin this comment? You guys, I'm watching Celebrity Big Brother and I'm just like, I can't believe I lived in the house. And that's like so much crazier when you can see it happening. All the conversations that like I didn't hear personally but was feeling.
Yeah.
You're gonna put me up?
Oh, you're gonna vote Carson out.
Gonna put him
You're
up.
vote Carson out, obviously, right?
I mean, we all knew Miesha is a comp beast and smart, and she has studied the game.
Because if I put Todd,
Oh my goodness.
take one of our votes
Oh my goodness.
because Cynthia will be off the block. She'll be able
I think this is a spoiler, but like based on what we've been hearing on the live feeds,
make sure that that's what the plan is. That makes sense.
Kirkpatrick is gonna go up.
Everything I've ever done was, honestly, for you
He's
all.
talking about how he's been supporting Miesha,
And I've been
but like
true to you.
I
Except
think
for
the
last week.
last week they talked about breaking up the Miesha Todrick alliance.
I'm not trying to send Todd home.
Greetings from New Jersey. Hey. Who is watching this like on their toes like this? And Shayna wins the veto again. She decides to use it.
I'm looking out for you.
You guys, what team are you on? Tell me. Have you watched the other episodes? If I'm being honest, it's hard to watch myself on TV because I'm like, my voice is annoying. But like, I can't stop watching this. I'm still in the show. Do I like Sarah Beth? I support her career change into voice acting. I heard that she's trying to get into it. Maybe I could voice act too.
I need to, yeah.
Uh-oh. She's got to think about it.
She's thinking about it.
Uh-oh.
The beast is thinking about it. Comp beast, strategy beast.
Up next, will Chris's
Boom.
big plan come back?
Oh my goodness.
Bye-bye.
Time to send another celebrity.
Aww. I appreciate all the love and support. I knew I had run out of alliances, and so I needed to lay low.
Is now a good time for
Enough, crumbs.
for adult
Okay, we're gonna mute while it's on commercial. Oh.
choppy.
Okay, not to complain or anything, but as a millennial, I'm so used to watching things with commercials now. Oh my goodness. If Carson makes it to the end, he's got my vote. Such a smart man, but when I made the deal to like get Carson out and then, we didn't take Carson out, I was like,
Here, I'll call you back, kid. I'll call you back.
All right, see you.
I guess that I was the target. I guess. Oh my gosh. Spoiler. Sorry. You're right. I should have said spoiler. Can you vote Cynthia to win? You know what? If Cynthia makes it till the end Ooh, Pika. She is a defender. My dog is a defender. Just like I tried to be a good defender. You can join, Michael. Bay, this is Bay. Bay has been keeping up with the live feeds. Even though it was really difficult to live in the Big Brother house, you just don't understand, like, the rules are really constricting, and like when they say like you're gonna be cut off from technology, I went there in there thinking I like knew how I was prepared, but some of the days I was just like this, and like I started reading labels because I love consuming books and reading education. I love that we both have bays named Michael. I also wish I could have stayed longer too, but I made my own mistakes. Did I think my alliance had my back? A little bit, but when I went up next to Katana, I was like, listen, you're going home because this is the Big Brother game. What happened during the last round of the veto comp? I guess my eyesight just wasn't there for me. I was guessing a lot of those cards. I would just be like, you know what? By process of elimination, I think it's going to be B or C. And then when I ran out of those like logical ways to answer those questions, I was just like, the marry me sign and the tan got me. I didn't see it. Shayna, who won the veto, was like, oh, I was just looking for the hearts. And then, like, I was like, you got my heart, girl. And then she crushed it, but I also respect that. I get the game. The cards were like, it was literally like finding Waldo. But it would happen so fast. They would be like, here's the card. And it's out. And I'd be like, I'm just trying to process. I'm trying to process. You know what I mean? Will you do the challenge? Never say never and expect the unexpected. But right now, in this very moment, I am so committed to Big Brother. Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Big Brother. Will Shayna use the veto? And if so, will Miesha...
Spoiler alert, Shayna uses her veto because she didn't use it the first time around. Watching the episode I left was a roller coaster.
Are you planning to take anybody down?
I can't imagine because when you're living in it and you're like on the block for a second week, my heart was racing.
I told Shayna that I wouldn't mind if she took
Who would I
Cynthia
pick
off
to
the
be with you?
block,
I think
but then
Suni
more
Lee
thought about it. That
is
just
super
creates
awesome. You know, I would have
unnecessary
picked
work for
Chloe
me.
Kim
My
too,
faith is
but
not
Chloe
here.
Kim is
She's
busy
trying to
winning
convince
back-to-back
Shayna not to use the
gold
veto
medals, and I
keep
also
nominations
respect
the same.
that Suni Lee is, you
I
know,
don't know how that
on the, what college is she guys at, guys? Miesha acting like she has too much power. And which was harder, BB or dancing? That's a hard question to answer because they're both challenging in their own ways. Do I like tacos? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Hi, Shane. What up? Auburn! I love Taylor Swift. And so I was geeking out when Todrick was talking about Taylor Swift and being friends with Taylor Swift. And I was like, yo, I be dealing with real celebrities in here. Like, you know how I would have prepared myself?
You definitely weren't my target.
Yeah, I know Carson's your target. I just need to like think of all the different options, and I did want to speak with you, so.
Yeah. But no chance you're pulling Carson down, right?
I mean, you know.
They're talking about, Miesha and Shayna are talking about
If we want
taking out
to
Carson.
go home,
I love Nicki Minaj's
we might
music.
as well just leave Cynthia up there.
This is Taco Bell, guys.
Doesn't want me to use the veto. I mean, honestly, she expects everyone in this house to
It's
be
so
her
good.
faithful followers.
Being able to go out and buy
I'm not gonna start
the
being-
fast food you like.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm totally
I'm gonna
get
just
it.
play my game, and
I respect that.
but all right, then I'll take everything you said, and I'm gonna go get ready.
Okay.
Watching all these conversations when you used to live in there, like, it's surreal. It's surreal. Will they show the fight between Todd and Cynthia? I don't know. Because I know Big Brother is family friendly, and I don't think that fight was family friendly. What do you guys you guys agree? Who will get gold at this Olympics? Nathan Chen did, and that is crazy. Here's the veto meeting. Veto meeting. Having this music in the background is amazing. I don't know what happened between Teddy and Todrick, but I'm guessing it has something to do with Todrick blowing up some of our games and being like, we didn't really get a chance to play the way we wanted to, you know?
To use the power of veto on Carson.
Thank you.
Shayna just used the power veto on Carson?
Thanks to the jewelry.
Miesha, I want to respect your HOH. You're a very powerful player. If I even stand a chance here, I need someone who is gonna get out in the
Shayna!
She just cut her ties?
I just vetoed one of your nominations for
She just cut her ties?
a new house guest as a replacement nominee.
Shayna! Shayna, you had an opportunity to backdoor.
Any volunteers?
Without music is so difficult. I love living in music, and it was hard for me.
I nominate you, Chris Kirkpatrick.
She said, I nominate you, Chris Kirkpatrick, because Shayna was like, I'm cutting all ties with you, Miesha. The alliance is over.
But at the end of the day, we do have a game to win. And I think that this
We've got a game to win, and
Oh.
I mean, I did lose, but I took it like a champion.
But he
I tried
throws
to, but I was
game.
like,
This veto meeting is adjourned.
Oh my god.
Well, that was a relief. I'm taking
I
off
love
the block
Carson.
the second time, and bonus, I get a statement necklace on top of it all. It's like my lucky day, and I look fantastic. in
Queen
it. I mean,
Booby of all. I really appreciate that you think I'm the best BB player, but
Don't stress.
I don't know about it. Why am I at home right now?
Since Shayna blindsided me.
But I would try again, because
And because recently, Chris
that's what
has
athletes
given me
do.
reasons to
Oh
doubt
my
his
gosh.
loyalty, I had to put him up. But it doesn't feel good.
You guys are, you know, you were in with her, and, you know, she has.
Whoa, Miesha's crying.
I was next time.
I knew it was a risk to use.
This is an emotional journey. How do I feel that Chris is on the block? Well,
So, Chris Kirkpatrick is vulnerable, and that's scary for me, but I need Carson.
I mean, that duo had the chance to backdoor a stronger player.
Who backdoors themselves on purpose? I knew the risk, but maybe this is my Dan moment. You know, this could be amazing.
I have made it no secret that Chris Kirkpatrick is not my favorite person in the world. And now that he's on the block,
I'm listening to Todrick talk about Kirkpatrick.
take him out of the game.
I'm just sorry that you're still like that.
You know what? You know what the issue is? The issue is that Kirkpatrick was playing in too many alliances. This is an emotional journey. Shayna knows that her final two is over.
But also saying that she needs Carson because she wants a strong player, knowing that that's Miesha's target.
Yeah.
Like, what kind
Why
of...
did Shayna
She just, like, threw
Why
her
did
entire
Shayna
game
take
with that.
Carson off when Miesha, who's head of household, wanted Carson out?
I'm sorry.
So she just cut ties with...
have a fighting chance, Todrick.
I'm not upset that you did that. I just hope that you and I can talk this week and we can like get back to where we were.
It's cold feet from not making the move last week.
Cold feet from not making the move. For real. For real.
Do anything as long as it helps secure my spot in the finish.
I'm just.
What do you think Shayna's chances are of making it to finale?
Oh, none.
You know,
She just like I mean, she's got to like attach onto Carson's side and hope that Carson
and I get that this goes
can be
on,
strong,
people
but-
are gonna get more competitive.
But like they had a strong thing because like Miesha was killing it in the HOHs. She was killing it in the POVs, but then like her second she just put up and is.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to work with you. I can't.
And then now just like essentially cut ties with
I
them.
feel like I've been included in what I thought was our alliance.
You guys, are you listening to Shayna act like she's like not been a part of the plan? The plan was to backdoor get Carson out, right?
I've been really riding for you. Like,
I've tried to prove like my loyalty.
And Carson is like one of my favorite people in the
You
house.
know, I may be very, very wrong here, but if Cynthia or Carson won that video and took themselves down, I really feel like I was going up next. I'm just in a position where I have to like fight for my life. You have Todd, Todrick, Lamar, Chris.
Why does she feel like she has to fight for her life? She's just like chilling there.
Shayna,
chilling.
Shayna, you've been doing great in all of the alliances.
That you want to try to propel yourself as far as you can.
You guys, am I wrong or am I wrong?
And that's how I feel.
Shayna, you just went from my teammate to my opponent. You have just stepped in the
Yeah.
octagon with me,
Wow.
and the cage door is about to shut.
The cage door is about to shut.
Carson feels like they can beat me head on in the competition, then let's go.
this orange juice is
Everything.
the bomb. Is good?
Mon, nom now.
And I know you're bummed.
I am an outdated fashion trend, but
We won. We just won. By that alone, we just won. The entire house just flipped. The entire house realizes it could be them, right?
Yeah.
That's it. You're okay now.
Kirkpatrick is okay.
What?
You're okay, as in
I thought that
referring
was
to
a strong
Shayna.
move.
She's like, you just drew the line in the sand.
He flipped the house?
Oh, boo-hoo. Like I didn't know.
Do I like how Shayna's playing? No. No, I don't, because
Nana.
I didn't have to go home. But I went home because she got cold feet, right? Like, and that would have been, game-wise, a perfect opportunity to break up Miesha and Todrick. Even though, in the game, I was loyal to Miesha and Todrick. Even though Todrick blew up my game.
It's like she got cold feet because she didn't want Miesha and Todrick to know that she's going after them. So then right now she just tried to go after them without actually going after them. And now they know it. So she just like gave it
Shayna
away.
just gave up all of her game. She just gave it away. And when she could have taken one of them out, like last time.
It's game on.
What does Kirkpatrick mean it's game on?
Like he's gonna try to save himself.
Time to give the house guests some news from the outside world. And later, the house guests will vote live to evict either Chris or Cynthia. Stay with us.
Chris or Cynthia is going home. This is the live eviction. When you're sitting there,
Wait, why is everybody dressed so down? Except for Carson. He came like dressed to impress.
I could have waited to tell my doctor my heart was racing.
Oh,
Remember last time like everybody came Lamar had the giant like,
I'm not-
tarp on?
the poncho.
The poncho. Yeah, the poncho.
The poncho. So one thing is that, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to really talk about it, but sometimes they give you clues about, like, you know, after the live eviction, the HOH competitions usually happen. They, like, on TV, they'll be like, okay, contestants, you're going on to this. Which one do you guys think it'll be? Will it be the, like, wall hanging one? I think that I would have been so good at the wall hanging one. And I think I would have been pretty good with the one today because it was endurance. And I could have, like, I would have rocked it like Carson did.
Yours would be Bull Arena. The one where you
Oh
gotta
my
spin around.
god. Miesha, you needed to keep me for Bowl Arena.
Oh, she mentioned it. She said, like, you would be...
I
and then
heard,
go back
I don't
and
know
go
if this is true, but, like, Wait, tell him what Kirkpatrick said about me.
That he would be like, that you weren't that much of a threat in it. Or something like that. I don't know.
Apparently Kirkpatrick said that I wasn't gonna be a threat in Bowl Arena, like...
KCG has a complete lineup of tools and facial hair.
Spinning is my thing, guys. Spinning is my thing. And let's be real, like, I didn't get to come in and be like, I'm a bartender. Like X did. So I had a threat because I was an athlete. Did I call, no, I did not call him the backup dancer. I would never. You guys. But, you know, I did see a live stream moment, like the fight between Chris Kirkpatrick and Todd. Wait, what do they say to each other? I never liked you. I
Kirkpatrick
never
said I
liked
liked
you.
different strokes until you were on it, and then Todd said, yeah, and I thought Justin Timberlake was the best NSYNC member, something like that.
Did you guys see that? I was in the Athlete Alliance, but I think that Kirkpatrick was in more than one alliance. And for some reason, he just didn't trust that my loyalty. And now I'm home, back with my Legos. That's okay though, it just wasn't my day. Oh, someone said Bay is cute, Michael.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta scoot over.
Cute. Oh, I'm Bay.
Yeah, you. You were robbed. Oh, thank you. But they tell you it's gonna be an experience, and can you guys clarify this with me? I was like, I would like to be on Survivor, I guess, it's similar, right? Like, but I like game. And then Bay told me that Survivor is like Big Brother, except you have to go hunt your own food. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. All right, yeah. Julie Chen's back.
They entered the Big
Here we
Brother
go.
house. They left behind their
Come
phones
on.
and all technology.
What were the smells like? We got some farts and sharks, and
let's give them a treat.
I'll let you guys imagine the rest.
Hello, Houseguest. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I want to say a big congratulations to all of you for making it to the halfway mark. Yes, Houseguest, you've all been locked in the house and away
Look,
from the
there,
outside world for 17 days now. So let me ask, I know.
Who's the drag queen who has
It's new.
the mannequin on her head?
Oh, well.
They brought her out in Big Brother.
Some headlines.
Is it weird having to shower in front of... Yeah. Yes, it's very weird. It's also very weird when the toilet is right next to the shower and you can hear it all. And some people are not shy. Definitely go on the challenge. I heard the challenge is cutthroat. And I don't know if I'm cutthroat enough.
How about you? What are you dying to know about?
I'm down to try anything. Mirai and Catan for Amazing Race. But Catan has Maria. That was his first quote when he got back. Is, I met a girl named Maria. But we signed up for the Amazing Race. So hopefully the casting director sees it. Cause I think I needed a final 2. I lost my final 2 too soon.
Statement number 2. Rafael Nadal breaks the Grand Slam record by winning the Australian Open.
Do you think if I were still on it, they would be talking about the Olympics?
In his final run on the half pipe.
I have competed the triple axel in practice. And at the Olympics too.
I'm hearing a lot of Sean White is the lie. That is correct. That is the lie. He did not break his... Yes. Thank God he did. However, it was his final run
Yes,
and
Michael is
announced
bae.
his retirement. And just so you all know, Rafael Nadal did win his record-breaking 21st Grand Slam title, and Denzel Washington received his 10th.
They all just want to know about the Super Bowl. All they want to know is about the Super Bowl. And as soon as I came out, I was like, oh, I guess they were right. The Super Bowl didn't happen last Sunday.
Give you some knowledge right now. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott have
Oh my
announced
gosh.
the arrival of their new baby boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're zooming in on Lamar because they're talking about the Kardashians. And
Three names is the real name. Rocky
he's like, give us news on Chloe.
or Signal.
You didn't hear it from me.
You guys are really good at this. It is Walt. His full name is Walt Webster, as a matter of fact. All right. Chris, this one is just for you because it's a music one.
Oh, great.
Was there not a lot of drama this week? Were they trying to like eat up airtime?
Yeah, are they trying to eat up airtime? Like, what's
I'm gonna read you the
happening?
names of 3 artists, and you're going to
This
guess
is 2
which
hours,
one
right,
did
guys?
not Get nominated.
Ooh. Okay, got it.
Dolly Parton.
Who would you pick to be on an island with and why? Bae?
Ooh.
We might need a survivor extrovert.
Lincoln.
I need an answer.
Maybe Dolly?
Wrong. It was Weird Al who did not get nominated.
Weird Al, you said Eminem.
Fake Sean White news.
Because along with Dolly Parton and Eminem getting
I am not in Beijing. I'm in Boston.
Lionel Richie, Devo,
Cute dog.
Duran, and A Tribe Called Quest. Just to name a few. All right.
Wait, I learned in the house that Dolly Parton is a wonderful, she's a wonderful person because she gives every kid in Nashville a book.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Is
Oh,
that-
what book?
Kansas City
Yeah,
Chiefs,
like a
and the
reading
LA
book.
Rams.
But which one?
Which two
I
teams
I
Any of
think
them?
they're like,
will be facing
I don't know.
off
That's
this
what
Sunday?
Kirkpatrick said.
Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Rams.
You got half of it right. The Rams are going, but so are the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, Lamar must have said a bad word.
Oh, that's absolutely what just happened.
Lamar just said a bad word on national TV and they had to turn it to
They had to
fish.
go to the fish. It's like on the when they cut to the animals on the live stream.
7 Super Bowl rings.
They literally have to say to us all the time. Well, they did.
Football.
Don't say bad words on national TV. LOL.
Goosebumps.
Oh, my football, you said.
Oh, there's another one.
There's another one. Todd Bridges, we saw you get
And the eviction.
muted. Oh,
Return.
Oh, there they all go.
Get heated and friendships are tested. And later, who will
Uh-oh,
rise?
Shayna looks
Our
nervous.
as the head of household. Stay with us.
Shayna looks the most nervous of anybody there. No, Kirkpatrick looks nervous.
you guys.
He's like shaking.
Do you
back
know
and
how
forth.
many times we were told not to say bad words on national television? Do we get censored on this?
On what?
On Instagram lives?
No, on the feeds. Like, remember?
Yeah, the
People were
feeds
dropping
are.
f-bombs.
That's true. Oh, I'm watching Serena Williams shoot fire bombs. Dang.
In the Matrix.
In the Matrix. Oh my goodness. I miss you on the show. I miss you. No, you know what? I don't miss not being interact with the outside world and not having my phone. You know, are we super fans? I think we both are now that, you know, we watched the show.
Then we watched the feeds.
But-
and then we watched the feeds again, and then
Now we watch
just-
the live feeds, and the
Everything.
show and the live feeds are so different. Yeah. Do you guys, that's kind of, there's like 2 shows going on. And we just didn't realize that. How did you guys tweet? I don't remember if you remember in season 2, they would have like the iPad, and there's a way that you could only tweet on it. So usually I'm more active on Instagram, but I learned to love Twitter. And the jokes that are posted on the Twitter world, Twitterverse, top notch. Top notch. The feeds tell the real and whole story. What is your favorite moment in the Big Brother house? Well, did I ever think that I would be sleeping, next to an NBA player? Like, not next, but in the same area? No. And I'll tell the story about how Lamar has had multiple clothing lines, and one of them is called Kingdom. And so he has that big poncho that's like this, right? And he would wear it all the time. He loved this thing. Wait, this is my Snuggie, so it should have armholes.
Oh, you got the armholes right there.
Okay, so he would wear this poncho like this. And it did look good. It looked good on him. But because he's 6'10", it was so long. And one day, one of my favorite memories from inside the house was when Todrick had Carson sit up on his shoulders, and they put the poncho on, and they would walk around being like, "Hi, I'm Lamar Odom. I'm Lamar Odom," and then go up to people and go, and then they go, "Hi, I'm Lamar," and just do a casual impression of Lamar Odom. And they asked us to stop right away because I think they were worried because when you're in a house and you don't have a lot of access to the outside world, like, you don't want to get injured. Although I do remember a contestant who I believe broke her leg while in the Big Brother house.
How?
She was like getting a piggyback ride, and then he tripped. The guy
broke her leg and snapped it in half, like foot facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Whoa! What season was this?
Have you talked to Catan? He reached out, and I hope that I'll get to see him in the real world.
Who thinks they should do an Insta Live together?
Oh, that would be so amazing. Okie dokie.
Here we go.
I think we're back with Julie Chen Moonves.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother with Chris and Cynthia.
Oh, I love Todrick, even though I know he blew up my game now. That's okay, it's a game. Who was the best cook? Carson. And Cynthia made really good gluten-free pancakes. Here comes the fight. Here comes the fight. Here comes the fight. Miesha was like, when I put
Sadly, both too big.
yeah, I saw this. When she what is this called? She knocked out Katie. She said that, like, when she put her in the chokehold, she went like this. And then went unconscious, and I was like, this lady is very strong. I will not be messing with her.
Are you upset with me?
It's just hard for me to forget. I just need to work it out in my head first.
Here comes the fight, guys. Here comes.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's time to sit on the edge of the chair.
I've been on the other side had I given you my word. So if you can't get past it, then don't go for me.
He's a punk.
With all due respect, in the street, you cut my throat, I cut yours.
Ooh. What kind of comment is that?
With due respect in the street, honor your word. And if it takes me out, peace. It's not personal. I was never in an alliance with you. I never talked game with you. I had already teamed up with my people just like you teamed up with yours. That's why I made my vote. It was never personal. Now, if you're still in your feelings, do not feel obligated to be in my face if you still feel some kind of way. That's what we're not going to do.
That's the tough part.
That's what we're not going to do. If you ain't with me, don't be with me.
What is Lamar doing?
Let's not be good.
Why is he clapping?
Go with your people. I rock with you. I tried to be supportive to you. I made my decision. I didn't owe you anything.
But also, what a weird comment. He's gonna say, "I'm gonna cut you."
I'm gonna cut your throat. You're gonna cut mine.
Please
What?
help me out. I don't want
No, I know you know. Just saying. It's like you let me know when you have time to talk or when you want to.
I don't have anything to talk about. I don't like the way this game is going. It is what it is. When I leave, I'm leaving with my word and my integrity and with some class.
Tell him, Cynthia. You're leaving with your integrity, word, and dignity. I don't think those were the words
Carson.
you used.
We'll get through it.
Anything but he's gonna make me feel bad about my work. That's crazy. You know, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh boy, she's going back out.
Oh boy.
Why is your word more important than mine? You can keep your word with your people, but I can't keep mine.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You really want to go?
Yeah, really.
We know I asked you in the very beginning that was some. And you took it up me to fall in on the road.
Are they fighting?
So don't tell me what I need to do when your ass is. I don't want to hear that. Well,
Going to.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Period.
Oh.
All right, let's walk away. All right. You have done everything.
Is that
beautifully
any way
and
to talk
gracefully,
to a
and that
woman?
reaction
Like
is all on
anyone?
him. You good? You said exactly what you needed to say.
And he's still holding on to. I gave that woman my word. I didn't have to deal with Todd.
Then
I
Stephen.
tried to make it right since then. If you don't want to make it right, don't go for me. Let me go. Leave me alone. But don't sit in my face and act like we good if we're not. If we're not good, draw a line.
I'm not gonna take that bull. You gonna come after me come after me when I'm sitting there minding my business, being quiet about it? I was just being quiet about sitting there, and then you gonna get all upset over it.
Yeah.
Ah, man, she the one who came after me. I was sitting there minding my own business.
She didn't come after you.
But she kept coming forward. See it?
Stu, do you have a problem with her?
And I don't.
I know, but
That's bull.
it's never appropriate to come up and like get in a
I
woman's
wasn't
face.
going to do anything to her. But I'm not gonna sit there and be cussed out, and I'm gonna sit there and just take it.
Well, I don't think she cussed you out, but
In this house, things can change on a dime. So, of course, I'm hoping that Cynthia is voted to stay in the house, but at this point, anything can happen, unfortunately.
After that little interaction, I want to fight. Because
I want Cynthia to fight.
it's personal.
Yeah, Cynthia.
When we return,
It's personal.
the other lives to fight another day. The live vote and
Oh
eviction.
my god.
Next. Stay with us.
That is Hedwig in the back. Oh my god, that was crazy, right? Do you see how
Oh, they're
tense
so
it is?
nervous.
The itching, burning.
Were you shaking when you were up there?
No. The first time I was not happy, but the Manwan twist.
I was freaking out. I had heartburn because I thought they were gonna add a third. I didn't know that they get to take somebody out. I
Yeah.
was like, this could be really bad.
Who's gonna go home?
Tell your doctor if you have an infection.
Thank you for saying I was pretty. Would you do a regular season on Big Brother?
Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Like Paul?
Carry out Domino's 3-topping pizzas for
I think so, because I just wasn't ready to, you know,
to your door. Through tight spots,
street slang wasn't,
slow walks,
I wasn't ready for it.
and water shots.
I think Chris is gonna get evicted too. Let's count out the votes.
Deliver your own pizza to yourself.
Okay, so
Count
for
out the
Cynthia.
votes.
Cynthia, we got Carson. We got not
For
Carson.
Cynthia
No.
to go.
So for Cynthia to go, we got Todd. And that's it.
I think that's it, right? Shayna?
Shayna, Todd, and
Because
Shayna.
Shayna has
Okay.
said
Oh, yeah,
doesn't want
because
Cynthia to
of
leave.
Kirkpatrick. Okay,
I
then
mean,
the other side.
doesn't want Cynthia to
Other
stay.
side, we got
Okay, for Kirkpatrick to
Todrick.
leave. Todrick,
Miesha.
Miesha,
Oh, they're alliance
Lamar.
members. Lamar. What do you think, Lamar?
Yeah, I think Lamar loves Cynthia.
Okay.
Like on a personal level.
There you go. And then who's left? No Catan anymore. Rip.
RP. So that's it. The 3-2-2, maybe. Because I also heard Lamar on the live feeds talking to Todd and being like, I disagree. Why are you like still holding on to that grudge? Like Cynthia was just like being loyal to her first initial alliance, and like that's like, it wasn't personal, you know? It wasn't personal when she voted him out. She wanted to keep Teddy because like Teddy was in her alliance, and like that made sense. Do I watch the show Euphoria? I haven't. But right now I just got into Peacemaker, and I believe Euphoria is also on HBO, right? So I think I'll have to start watching it. I also know that Ozark just came out.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, the way that Todd was talking to Cynthia was like not appropriate in my opinion.
Oh, here we go.
You guys is back. American Horror Story. No, I'm not good with scary.
Will the pop star hit the road, or will the Real Housewives be shown the front door? Let's head to the living room and talk with the two nominees.
Here we
Come
go.
on. We want to see more of this drama.
I'm actually going on tour with Stars on Ice.
It's time for the live vote eviction.
And I'm so excited to go skating. I haven't done it yet.
The housemates will cast their votes to evict live. However, as you know, before they do, you each have a final chance to switch.
Here comes our speech. Here comes our speech.
And Chris, you're up first.
Here we go.
All right, first of all, I want to thank
Hi,
CBS,
Brittany.
Gina, Carrie for getting me on here. My lovely
Oh my God.
wife. I love you to death, Carly. My son Nash. All my.
I think it's Brittany from season 3. I just accepted it.
Roller coaster of a ride. The greatest things about you guys is they were highs.
Oh my God.
Mirai, this is not happening right now. You did not just let me on this live. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God, Brittany, are you watching Big Brother right now?
It's literally right there. The queen.
We're watching it
The queen. Oh my God, Azah,
Brittany,
get over here.
I like made a shout out to you when I was in the diary room. I was like, I know what it feels like to be on the block 2 weeks in a row.
You get
and
it.
very quickly becoming Brittany. It sucks. It sucks.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You are incredible. We love you so much.
We have to talk about how hard it is to live in a set, like closed off from everything. No access to the world. Like I was not prepared, not ready.
No, we get it.
And you're a super fan.
Yes, but like I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll know. Like wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. My body reacted in ways I wasn't ready for. My nose, the inside of my nostrils, fragile. Like it was so dry with the filtered
Wait a second,
air.
yo, she's so right about that one though, because it is dry in there.
It was so dry. Like, oh my God, here comes the vote. Here comes the vote. It's like crazy because I know these people, you know? I live with these people.
Yeah.
This must be how you guys watched it.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
But you go into the like sequester after.
So who do you think?
No, you know what's the funniest part though? It's like, so I love how you're already watching your season because I still haven't watched my season back. She has, but I haven't watched mine back.
A little bit of PTSD, but yeah, I watched mine. Yeah, just a dash.
Yeah, it's hard to watch yourself on TV, you know?
Yeah.
Where are you guys right now? Are you guys in Los Angeles?
No, we're in my hometown. We're in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, who Todrick go?
We're in Velo, baby.
Wait, but are you from Los Angeles? Do you live in Los Angeles?
I'm from LA, but I live in Boston. Wait, what did he say? Who did he vote for?
Wait a second, Mirai, we are only 6 hours away from each other. Wait, that is a plane trip.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to focus on our conversation, but also this.
Thank you.
She just voted Chris.
Shayna just voted her own ally out.
She voted Chris out? Oh my God. Well,
Chris.
Yes, Chris, go home.
I
Go
suspected
home,
that Chris was going
keep
home tonight.
Cynthia. I want to keep Cynthia.
The second he got backdoored, I was like,
sorry, wait.
not Mirai with the face.
Chris.
Lamar just voted Chris out.
No, I know.
I love this game.
Oh my God, I love Big Brother. Mirai, your reactions are everything right now. Oh my God, no, when he got
Look
back.
at how stressed out Carson is, though.
Well, because Cynthia's staying, but the whole thing is they gotta play this
Oh
now.
my God.
Why is this plan to take Carson out taking so long?
Because people keep saving him, and his social game is real good.
His social game is
So
real
good. I mean, he's so likable. Like, if he makes it to final two, guess where my vote is going. Like,
I can understand.
and I had to make a deal to take him out.
Yeah. The whole
Here's the
like Shayna could have avoided this by just keeping noms the same. Chris would still be in the game.
5-0 unanimous.
Wow. Oh,
oh my God. Oh my God. He got taken out by his own person.
His own final two.
His own game just like crumbled.
He made it too personal.
You know what? There's something in Big Brother where, like, the HOH from the week previous, if you are not in an alliance that covers you, goes home.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, that's what happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Christian was the HOH week 4. He went home
And he
week
went
5.
home. Frenchie was
the
the
HOH week 1. He went home week 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't got an alliance to cover you, that's what happens.
Sarah Beth was HOH week beforehand, went out.
And then she went out the week next
yep,
week.
That's how it is.
I never won HOH and would have loved to have the key, but I want a veto. I'll take it.
Mirai.
This is crazy. This is crazy because, like, I'm talking game and, like, why did he send me home? Why did they decide to send me home? I was part of their alliance, you know?
I don't understand. I still don't get it.
I literally had you as my pick to win, too. I don't know if you saw it. I literally picked you as my person to win.
But was there pressure? Because I haven't been able to watch the live feeds as much. Did people feel pressure to vote you out? Or do you think that was their actual conviction in their decision?
Well, like, I had just run out of alliances, you know? So, like, here's what happened. Like, I made a final 2 with Teddy. And when I went in, like, I knew that I needed someone that I could talk to about everything. Like, you have to have that to survive in the game.
Yep.
But, like, so I told my alliance, I was like, you're getting backdoored. We got to keep you out of there. But then when I went to choose in the veto, I picked... Wait, what's he saying? Hold on.
He's like surprised that Shayna didn't vote to save him, but he's like, but I know I was gonna get voted out.
Man,
he's surprised.
Right now, though, tonight's got to be the wall.
Yeah,
tonight's the wall. Because they're broadcasting it too, and I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gonna come down to Carson or Todrick for this win tonight.
Really?
Yes. I think
they're gonna do the HOH now.
Well, no, so they're
they're
broadcasting it on the live feeds.
They are.
Yeah.
Usually they don't do that, right?
No, normally.
But usually for like the endurance ones, so like for wall comp or like the circus. I don't know if you remember the circus one that Tiffany won a second time. They had that on the live feeds too. Yeah,
those would have been ones I was good at. Like,
Mirai,
we love you. You would have killed the wall.
I'm sorry.
The wall was not made for me. Okay, the wall was like I was shaking on that wall from minute 5, and somehow I lasted over an hour. I still don't know how we did that. By some pure strength and something.
But Mirai
is asking about why he turned on Miesha.
Why not? Because I felt like the connection that I had with
Everybody on Miesha and Todrick.
I feel like everyone's turned on Miesha. Yep.
Oh wait, is Chada in here? Oh my God, hey Chada.
Where's Chada?
I think Chada requested.
Okay, I can put her in.
Yeah, yo, what up, Shayna? I'm gonna see her in a week.
All right, I accepted. I think she's in LA.
Hi, Mirai.
Hi.
Hey, okay, Tiff, wait, Tiff, get in
Are
here
you guys
too.
still watching?
Hi.
How is the house?
Mirai, hi. Hi, Brett. Hi, Oz. We love you.
Are you guys
I'm also
watching?
Mirai.
Are you guys watching Big Brother right now?
Yes, we're literally watching Celebrating Big Brother.
What are your thoughts? Like, can you believe that Kirkpatrick went home?
He's playing a weird game. I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely didn't
sit
set.
right here?
Yeah, we can just sit right here. Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry, I just headbutted you. Okay, well, first of all,
Would have still been in the house.
Nobody should have sent Mirai home. That was my pick to win it.
exactly. I mean,
I just feel like I understood the play and would have been, like I would have kept the athlete alliance, helped them along a little bit longer, but like,
yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like
it seemed like some of it was personal and
It was personal. I think
that's not, I wasn't there. I knew it was my time to go when I didn't get taken down, and I was like, should have backdoored.
You know, like I just
come back.
Where I empathize with you the most is when you said like you know what you needed mentally to get into the house. Because I just remember the show I had come in where I was watching the season and I was like, yeah, I got this, and then when I got in, I was like, oh my God, wait a second, this is like this is hard as hell. This is really deep.
What was it like? Like sometimes I go out of the door, and not to be dramatic, but I'm like, oh my God, sunlight! Like that was like what was really hard for me, like the lack of sunlight.
Yeah. It's like living in two seasons. It's like winter is in the house, and then when you go outside, it's summer now.
It's summer.
Wait, did you guys, the temperature in my house like went up and down like crazy? Where some days I would be like sweating, and then some days I'd be like, is it winter? And like I'd be like, oh, is this part of the game? Like, is this designed to like make me?
I honestly think that a lot of things are designed to make you go crazy. So if you felt like you were freezing or sweating profusely, that was probably intentional. That wasn't probably just you. But I'm so sad that Chris Kirkpatrick evicted you, Mirai.
I know.
You were a favorite of a lot of people.
It just wasn't, I mean, personally, of course, I'm biased. So like, I'm like, I would have kept, I was going to gun for Carson, even though Carson was my favorite human being in there. I was like, the alliance wants Carson out, and I respect that because he solved that puzzle in like 4 minutes.
Not him being X.
Right. Yeah, he did really well. I mean, I think that it sucks when you're HOH. We were just talking about this upstairs. It sucks when you're HOH 1 week and you leave the next week, because the whole goal isn't necessarily to eliminate your target, but it's to set yourself up for success. And obviously he thought that evicting you was a good move for him, but it was not, because he was just evicted. Yeah. So he completely failed.
Just like
at his
put
HOH.
him into like, I feel like Kirkpatrick, by sending me home when Miesha clearly didn't want me to go home, was a bad move, because like, let's be honest, when you look at those players, Miesha is one of the strongest because she knows the game better than anyone else in there. And then she's also strong and smart. So like, I was kind of like, like I was okay to go home, but I also was like, you just kind of gave up your game, Kirkpatrick, because like Miesha's now back in a place to win HOH. And like, what did she do? Win and won HOH.
I think he was hoping that he wouldn't upset like either side. He wanted Carson and Cynthia to go after Todrick and Miesha, so like he felt going after you was safe for him.
Can we just talk about Todrick blowing up my game? Like now I'm like, I love him as a person, but he and I could have like worked together, and like the best way, well, this is selfish because it was to keep me in the game. The best way for both of us to survive was to like, be able to know that we could go between both alliances and not tell anyone. And that would have been like so my best game. And I like Todrick knew I had his back.
So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been following up as much as I would want, but from what I recall, does Todrick feel like his one is Miesha? Is that why he just?
Yeah, when Miesha
Todrick is super loyal to Miesha, and I respect that.
When he found out that you told Teddy that Mirai let you know that Teddy was her target, then he felt that in order for him to show his loyalty to Miesha, he had to tell on you. I really hated that too. I was like, no, Mirai, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Because I, like, you know, now things change so quickly. So
I know
you gotta hold on to information.
I still like don't regret saying to Teddy that she was gonna get backdoored because like she was my person when I walked in, and like
you had your loyalty was to her.
Yeah, and like I knew she was saying not nice things about me, but I respected that she's a fighter, and like though it sucked, like walking around and being like knowing that nasty things were being said about me, I still respected her because I was like, she has her back against the wall. I do too, and like this isn't where we want it to be, and like I love that Teddy kind of outlasted me in the first HOH competition. I was just like, dang, like this woman is so mentally strong that like I couldn't hold on to those champagne bottles long enough, and she beat me. And I was kind of like,
one hand and 1 foot at one, right?
Yeah, they said that I needed to have 3 points at all time, but I would have held on like this if I could.
Over there, I was like, okay, Mirai, with 1 hand and 1 foot in the thing, and your left foot was barely in the pedal thing. I was like, oh my god.
Oops. We talking to Mirai.
Oops. I'm like running out of battery, but like I loved. I wish I could have stayed longer and done Bull Arena. Like I would have.
It's a good one.
But Mirai, you like honestly, you had just the most beautiful exit ever. I have to say, like
Thank you.
You like. I fell in love with you, and you were the first episode I watched because, like I said, I haven't been able to catch up. But like, I just fell in love with that one episode, and you left me, and I was like, no.
You had. I hope that it's a Zoom jury because you don't have someone who wants to speak.
Right, how long you in LA? Can I fan for a second and like think if you're gonna be in LA?
I hope I'll be going back for the finale so that like we can, you know, all like do the jury.
Oh, so how's that go? Like you guys watch everything and then you're gonna come back and vote?
Yeah.
You guys get to come back. You guys
wait, so how did it work for you guys?
We were sequestered, so we did not watch the show. We didn't hear the things that were said about us. We don't watch other people's DRs. We just vote based on how we were in the house.
And then isn't that crazy how different it is for me? Like I'm literally
it's a completely different game. It changes the playing field, absolutely.
Yeah.
But Mirai, I want to know, how are you? Because you were just evicted 2 days ago, I believe.
I think I'm bittersweet. Like it's really emotional in there because the house is designed to make you go crazy.
Yep.
And they take away your like any outlet. Yep. Like they take away music.
Yep.
They take away control. Like you just like don't even realize how
free you have it.
Yeah, how much you should appreciate turning the lights off. Like
that part.
Yeah, little things.
Like living and like having to change in a way that's like very constricting. You're like, I can only change in specific places, like so the cameras don't see me because like you know, do I want like all of this on the feeds? No. So like, you know, we had to explain to Lamar Odom, we were like, you know, these are how the live feeds will be working. Like if you're but it comes out like we're not gonna have enough time to pause it for you.
Not Lamar.
My favorite part tonight was when Lamar and Todrick were talking about how the veto gets used. Lamar goes,
was funny.
Can I say both of them? And Todrick goes, wait, what? No, you can only say one of them. And Lamar goes, but like, what if I want to say both of them? Like, that's not how this works.
Poor Lamar. But Mirai,
I mean, you know what? Some people's games are not knowing the game, and it I mean, I'm the one who's home now and watching the show, so like Lamar is outlasting me. You know what I mean?
Question for you, Mirai.
Yeah.
Who are you hoping makes it far? Not necessarily who are you hoping wins the game, but who do you want to make it far?
Carson.
Just gonna say that.
Okay.
Because like it's really unfair how I mean like he's a lovely human being, and then we've been targeting him for a really long time, but you can see that like the inter troubles between all of our alliances is like Carson is staying.
Bye, Mirai. It was nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet you too.
Mirai, if you're in LA, I would love for you to come to my watch party. I'm fangirling right now.
I'd love to, but I'm not in LA, but like maybe we could do more Instagram lives where we watch it together, because this game is crazy.
I love you, boo.
Literally down every time. Like, got it.
Yeah, let's do it every time. Let's go. So it'll be
Mirai, I would
Cookout and Britini.
Really quickly
And
before
Mirai.
I leave.
It's the commercial. They're having a
Oh,
wall count. It's
okay.
a wall count.
They're doing the
Not
wall.
They're doing the
knew
wall.
the wall. I told you.
Where's Derek X? Derek X, you free? You available?
I know. Please don't call me for that comp. Tiff, we need you for that comp. You had
right? Her too. You too.
Wow.
Brittany, you did really well at that comp, and so did Azah. I'm really the only one who flopped, but I flopped at a lot of things, so it is a-okay. Also, Mirai, have you been able to connect with Chris Kattan at all since both of you have been?
He reached out to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. He just said like it just wasn't the healthiest environment for me, and it wasn't for me. And like you just don't even like, they tell you the conditions of living in the Big Brother house. You're living on a set, lights are on all the time, but when you're living in it, sometimes you just like don't realize how hard it is until you're living in it.
Yeah.
Like not able to contact loved ones.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part
Sometimes
for me by far.
even until like, Eve, I didn't realize how hard it was until I left, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a very difficult experience I went through.
Wait, how do I get used to not being woken up by Big Brother?
It'll come with time. In a couple months.
If you have like songs that you remember, literally, if you're at the mall shopping and you hear that song, you're gonna like break into a cold sweat when you hear it. Like if there's a song that you know woke you up every morning and you're at the mall and you hear it, you're gonna freak out. So just be prepared. I'm just letting you know. Okay?
I thought I prepared myself for Big Brother, but like I didn't read about any of this anywhere.
She is.
No, you can't. You can't. To prepare you.
Yeah.
The music thing, you're so right. Like if I hear Britney Spears, I'll probably like, oh my god, it's my day to go. Like,
Wait, Mirai, what 3 songs did you hear the morning that you left? Do you remember?
Britney Spears.
Okay.
I remember hearing "Don't Stop Believing" a lot too by Journey, and I'd be like, God,
we were
this
evicted.
song.
I don't even remember.
I think that's what Tiff and I heard the day that we were evicted.
Don't Stop
Believing by Journey. Mirai, not you and I being twins, not us 3 being triplets.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
I definitely remember hearing that song and being like, why do they play the same songs over and over? Like, why?
Day that I got evicted, 3 Broadway songs played. I was like, this is my day.
Yeah.
This is my day.
They really said, Tiff, don't stop believing you're going to win AFP, Hannah. You're going to be
number 5.
You're going to be number 5. You're going to be her
How
little
often
sister.
did you guys get in trouble for like quoting movies and singing?
Yes, all the time, especially Azah. Azah and Britney were the worst about it.
All the time.
So I would have been like so annoyed by you guys because I'd be like, you guys, please let's not hear Big Brother's voice anymore. Like I can't. Like
what hated me? I was between the singing, between me always leaving my microphone.
Everywhere.
Like, wakey house guests and me still being in my bed. I mean, production was through with me. Like they could not stand me.
oh my god, I'd just be like, I think it's supposed to be here, but then sometimes it would like, just fly around and they'd be like, please fix your microphone.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I just did. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Azah, it wasn't even for Azah adjusting the microphone. Azah would just forget it in the last room, not even the last room she was in. It was the second to last room that she was in.
Yeah.
So then they'd be like, Azah, please put on your microphone. And then she'd be like, where is it?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, Azah never had her mic. Also,
and then she'd be like, but then the funniest part was she'd be like, this was her reaction every time. They'd be like, Azah, go grab your microphone. She'd be like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, that was Chris Kattan too.
Oh, really? I knew I loved him.
I'm obsessed with Chris Kattan. Absolutely obsessed. I DM'd him. Chris Kattan, please see my DM if you're watching. Mirai, you're wonderful. You're adorable.
Thank you.
Watching you play this game. And just thank you for your eviction speech and shouting out the cookout, but also acknowledge how important representation and visibility are. I did you, not sure if you saw the full tweet, but I think that Asian American representation in mainstream media is severely lacking. So it was an honor and privilege to be able to watch you, and just thank you. Thank you for carrying yourself with such grace this season. And with that, I'm going to leave, but Mirai,
you guys, thank you so much for joining my live.
Oh my God, we love
I hope we can do it again, because it's crazy that I get to watch my season, and I love relating to you guys and like being like, I can't wake up without Big Brother. Thank you for joining and giving me tips. I hopefully will get used to this jet lag, because like I'm still adjusting.
It'll take a minute. It'll take a minute to readjust back to society, but it'll come. We're still readjusting.
You are inside and out. You will assimilate seamlessly into the jet lag will go away, but I love you. I just love your spirit. I love your energy. I mean, energies, they both love.
I needed you in my ear when I was in the Big Brother house.
Oh, Mirai, I feel like we were destined to be friends.
Well, I'll see you on Monday then, right?
What? Monday?
Yeah, let's do
it. Is that the next one, Monday?
Oh, wait, Super Bowl, so Monday.
Mariah, I thought you were about to pull up to my residence. I thought you were.
I would.
No,
I would have to get on a plane, but
Mariah, you get a plate, you get a home, whatever you want. But bye, Mariah. Bye, Oz. Bye, Britini.
Bye. I'm gonna end this live too, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday.
Yes.
Bye. Thanks for joining.